Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet yet again for another tutorial. My name is Mary and in today's tutorial we are working on, if I can stop shaking the camera here, this gorgeous little square. Now this square here is part 6 of our pillow. Now parts 1, wait for it, here we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4 is here. This was part 5 and this is part 6. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I know, right? You will need your scissors, hook, sewing, darning, weaving needles, which I actually explain all this in the tutorial anyway. And of course your stitch markers, okay? Now, just so you know, guys, yours truly, and I think I mentioned this at the end of the tutorial as well, yours truly's squares end up exactly, if I can get it right here, 3 across, okay? All right, so I will need 3, I hope I'm not shaking with this camera too much, sorry guys. I will need 3 across for my pillow. I'm sorry the lighting is a bit bad in here at the moment too because the sun is coming in and out. So I will need 3 across this way. I will need 3 down this way as well. So yours truly will have 3 times 3, 9 squares. Okay, then yours truly is going to be crocheting them together using the orange burst. Yay! You're wondering, oh, what's she doing now? I know, right? I know. If you don't want to do that, you're welcome to crochet yours together using the white. That will be part 7 of our tutorial. This is part 6, which is the actual square part right there, the border of our circle. Okay, part 5 was our circle. And as you know, parts 1 to 4 was this gorgeous piece right here. If you are looking for all of these tutorials, please check the description box down below. Every one of the tutorials you see here will be in that description box. The first 5 links you see will be the actual tutorial to this pillow. So for those of you who try to ask, oh, I can't find your parts 1 to 4, check the links in the description box. They will be there. Okay, in the meantime, we're not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to get started with this gorgeous square. And yeah, check it out. Good luck, guys. Alrighty, for today's tutorial, you will need obviously your circle. You will need the yarn you're using to contrast your circle. Now I'm using the white, and I would advise if you're using bright colors to use the white because our next step would be to crochet. We're going to single crochet both these squares together with the orange to give it that real orange burst. Okay, that real summer burst. Okay, I'm hoping this makes sense. You actually don't need to use these colors if you have your own bright colors because we've done our winter, we've done our autumn or fall winter side pillow. Now it's time to do our summer side. Okay, so this is the square we are making today. Obviously you will need your circle. How gorgeous is the square? You will need the circle, and you will need your 4.5mm hook that you use to create your circle. You will need your scissors, yes, and of course you will need that sewing, darning, weaving needle, yes, and you will need 4 stitch markers. I will explain that right now. Okay, in fact, I've already done my 4. I'm lying, I've done 3. Just wanted to show you what I meant by 4. From memory, if you counted in your round, your last piece of our work should have counted 48 stitches around, except for, where's that little, oh yeah, I think I've put it on the wrong spot. It doesn't matter because we're going to show you anyway, except for that little spot right there. That can almost classify as a 49. So you want to be careful to crochet over that and not in it. And I'll explain that to you later when we are crocheting. But in fact, I can explain the count to you. If you had 48 in the round, then you should count 12 to get to each corner. Okay? 12 to get to each corner. So let's say we'll start with this one here. You've got your stitch marker in anywhere you want. All right, so what you do is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, put your stitch marker in the 12th, okay? Then you count another 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you place your stitch marker in that 12th, and so on. When you get to this area here, it can look like there's 13 there because we've got that nothing stitch. I keep calling it a nothing stitch, but in this tutorial, you have to be careful. It can become a stitch and then you'll be out of count. So I'm going to count it with you. 1, 2, 3. Now there's your nothing stitch. You go in there 4. You skip over all that little knot right there. Jump into your next one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'll show you again nice and close so you can see where I'm jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump over all of that and hop into there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so I hope that makes sense. In fact, what we're going to do is start from here so that I can show you where to work there. Okay, so we are going to start. So there's your stitch, the first one you're working on. We are going to pull that stitch marker off, pop your hook in the stitch, and it's not in the space, it's actually in the stitch. So you should see a little line there. Okay, nice little close up for you. Grab your white, okay, and just pull a loop through. That's all you need to do. Grab the tail end, bring it over, and you don't have to, but yours truly does this to lock it into place. All right, and I also crochet over the first few, actually I might crochet over the first corner. Okay, your first 3 chains will be classified as a double crochet in this round. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And what we're doing is we're starting a corner, okay? With this next stitch, it's called a half treble. Now that would be yarn over hook, pop your hook in the space like you usually do, yarn over hook, pull up a loop. Now, normally we do yarn over hook and pull through 2. In this stitch, we're doing yarn over hook and we're pulling through the first one only. So you still have 3 loops on your hook. Now you do your yarn over hook and you pull through 2, yarn over hook and pull through the last 2. And what it's done is it's raised that stitch. It's made that a little bit higher for us, okay? So we're chaining 1 and then we're going to do the exact same stitch, okay? So yarn over hook, pop it in your space, yarn over hook, pull up your loop, yarn over hook, pull through the first one, yarn over hook, pull through 2, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. So your 2 middle stitches in your corner will always be that half treble. The next one will be your normal double crochet, okay? Hoping this is making sense. All right, now your next stitch will be a double crochet into the next space. Double crochet into your next space. Now this is where we need to kind of even off our circle. So we're going to do a half double. It's yarn over hook, pop your hook in the stitch, yarn over hook, pull up a loop, yarn over hook, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, now we're going to do another one. So yarn over hook, pop it in your next stitch, yarn over hook, pull up a loop, yarn over hook, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now we're going to do 3 single crochets across. However, remember that little space there. This thing here is classified as a nothing stitch. We are not putting the single crochet in there. We're going to jump over that and pop it straight into there. So you're doing a normal single crochet, which is just putting your hook in that space, pull up your loop, yarn over hook, pull through 2. Okay, that's 1. Then you're going to do a second one in the next space, 2, and then a third one, 3. What that's done now is it's starting to even out your square. It's almost looking like a square. Not yet, but it will. Yarn over hook, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, whoops, and 2. Okay, now yarn over hook, we're going to do 2 double crochets in your next 2. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, so literally what you have there, your corner, which I'll explain to you when we get to the next corner. After your corner, you have 2 doubles, 2 half doubles, 3 singles, 2 half doubles, and then 2 doubles. All right, and that is what each of your sides will consist of, and your corners will consist of this: 1 double crochet, a half treble, remember this stitch, yarn over hook, pop your hook in the loop, pull up your loop, yarn over hook, pull through 1, yarn over hook, pull through 2, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. We're chaining 1, only 1, and we're doing exactly the same stitch. Okay, 1, 2, and then the last 2. All right, and now you're doing a double crochet. Now, remember this side here, you would be putting 2 doubles, 2 half doubles, 3 singles, 2 half doubles, and 2 doubles. So here we go. 1 double crochet in the first one, 1 in your next, half double in your next, 1, half double in the next 2, single in your next 3, 1, 2, 3, half double in your next 2, 1, 2, double in your next 2, 1 and 2, and guess what? You are now officially up to your next corner. Pretty cool, huh? See, that's pretty much all it is. You do your corner stitch with that little half treble in it, and then you do your sides exactly the same all the way around. So we're going to do another corner. That's a double and then a half treble. That's the yarn through the first loop, yarn through the 2 loops, and then yarn through the last 2 loops. Chain 1 and do another half treble. Through the first one, through the 2, through the last 2. Now do your double crochet. Very basic. Okay, now we're going to do our sides. Our sides consist of your 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Go a little bit faster now. 2 half double crochets, 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, 2 half doubles, 1, 2, and 2 doubles, 1 and 2. Pretty easy. And guess what? We are on, I'll just pull that up because I can't, this one here is always hard to get out. Okay, we are on our last side, okay? And that consists of your corner first, double, half treble, chain 1, half treble, double, and do your side. And your side consists of your 2 doubles, 1, 2, and now we've got 2 half doubles, 1, 2, 3 singles, 1, home stretch, 2, and 3, 2 half doubles, 1 and 2, and your last 2 stitches are your 2 doubles, 1 and 2. 2 easy. Yay! All right, so now what we're going to do, as we do in everything we do, we slip stitch at the top of that 3rd chain right there. Nice tight chain right there, as yours truly usually does. Okay, too easy? Okay, let's get ready for round 2. All right, with this row here, you're chaining 1, give it a nice tight tug, and you're putting a single crochet in that same stitch, nice tight stitch right there. There's 1. A single crochet in your next stitch, okay, 2. Now we're going to jump into those corners there. With the corners, we are doing a half double, which is 1, a double, which is 2, which is a 2, second stitch, chain 1, a double, and a half double. It's a very basic round, this one. All this round is doing is evening out your square. That's all it's doing, okay? Oh, my thread's all tied up. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now, we're going to jump into that next space right there. That's why I pulled my little corner over, because there is a space there above that stitch there. So it's a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going over that first little section there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so now when we go into that corner, we do a half double, 1, and a double, 2, chain 1, and then we do another double and a half double. Okay, pull your little stitches over, single crochet in the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, too easy? Now we're going to do our corner. Half double in the corner, double in the corner, chain 1, double, and half double. And let me show you what you've done so far. So notice how it's starting to look like a square. Well, actually does. We've just got to finish this last round. Okay, so it's pretty basic. This round is very, very basic. Remember, it is a half double, double, chain 1, double, half double, single crochet 15 times, half double, double, chain 1, double, half double, single crochet 15 times, and so on. It's very, very basic. There are so many different ways. This is one way. I've done another way as well here on YouTube way back. Okay, there are so many different ways. So do your 15 single crochets all the way across. Okay. Now, guys, I'm struggling to fit all this in through the new year. So this may be my very last tutorial. Now, yesterday I knocked over my tripod and I broke the stand part where the camera sits into. So I don't know how I'm going to do my vlog, but we shall see. Don't forget we're doing our corner, which is a half double, double, chain 1, double, half double. Now this is your final side, all right? So you won't be doing 15 across because you've already done, how many singles have you done already? 1, 2. Take 2 off 15, you're only doing 13 across, okay? Now you're doing 1 in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, split that, sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, we're hoping it all adds up. 12. It does. Wouldn't it be funny if it didn't? 13. No, it wouldn't be funny. I'd be very sad. All right. So there's your 14 and your 15. So all we're doing in this round here is we are slip stitching to that very first stitch. Pull the loop through. Pull up a loop. Cut. And there you go. Okay. Your square is finally done. Okay. So your square should look like that. Okay. We do, just dropping my yarn here. And we do our single crochet stitch across there, all the way across. You will have this gorgeous orange burst right in the middle of your work. It's going to look lovely, guys. May not use orange, whatever color you want to use, but yours truly is going to use orange. Now, just quickly, I'm going to show you how to weave in these ends. All right, there we go. Oops, now it's stuck. So what we did initially with this bottom thread here was we crocheted over it, but yours truly, being a stickler that she is going to weave back through it again. Now I'm going to split that first stitch. Reason being is I don't want to unravel what I've already crocheted over. And there you go, that's your first one. All right. And the same with this side. I'm going to do it one last time. Make sure you can't see your needle. Okay. One last time, pull the thread through, grab your scissors, give it a cut. Be careful, being careful not to cut your work. Okay. There you go. That one's gone. One last one. Now yours truly does like the idea of blocking, washing and blocking. I know a lot of people don't. I think for this piece here, I'm not going to wash and block, otherwise we're never going to get it finished. All right. All right. So that's your front where we worked on. We pulled the loop through. We want to pop this thread through the back. So what we're going to do is grab a piece of thread anywhere here. It's not really a close-up. That's better. Grab any thread you want here and split it just to get it down through the back. Once it's down through the back and it's hidden from your front, you can just pop it in anywhere, weave it through anywhere you want, further down. Don't pull too tight. And then just weave across. Okay. Now, again, this is the back, going to be the back of your pillow, so it's going to be hidden. If you don't want to weave in the ends, that's fine. Make sure you do a proper knot or your product may come undone in the wash. Okay, so really important to weave in nicely. Remember, don't let it see in the front, otherwise it'll show and then yucky. Okay, all right, pop that thread there and there you go. And there is your square. Ta-da! 2 squares, completely done. Now, if you remember, yours truly didn't do the same stitch with this one here, and you can actually see the spaces in between. You can see a line, and when you put it up close, let's see if I can find my stitch on this one now, which is really hard to find because it's a perfect stitch. Oh, I think I can find it. I think there it is. All right, there's this stitch there. You can see that line, and there is this one here, and you can't see it. See the difference? There's your line, and there's no line. Okay, so I do prefer to use this circle. If you do want to do part 5 of this tutorial, which was the actual circle, the link will be in the description box down below. Next year I will be popping links up inside the video that we are doing, so it'll be a lot easier for people to find their previous tutorial. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. You have now completed your squares. Now this is a part where you have to focus. Okay, the size of your pillow is roughly a certain amount that you need to decide how big your pillow is, right? Now, mine consists of 3 squares across, right? These circles and the squares are really quite large. They're not really small. They're quite large. So I can fit 3 of them across that way. And I could fit 3 down. So I really only need 3 times 3 is, what's that, 9, 6, 12? I need 9. Hello, Mary. There's the maths coming out. It's really bad. So I need 9 squares, okay? However, there are other ways you can do this. You can also do contrast circles and keep your borders white. You can do anything you want with your pillow, but mine are going to be 3 yellows inside white. Then I'm going to be stitching them together with the orange. Why? Because it's a summer front of the pillow, a spring summer front, and I want it to burst like summer to give it a loud summer bright sunshine look about it. Okay, now the other side of the pillow is your autumn, fall, spring, which I will get this very second. Hang on one second. All right, so here is your autumn, fall, winter side. Okay, so the way it's going to go when you're done will be, that's the back. As you can see, I still haven't weaved in those ends. 1, 2, and 3. So I can fit 3 across there, and I'll be able to fit 3 down there. Now, if by any chance I thought it was going to make it, and I'm, say, a few centimeters or millimeters shorter, then I might just put an extra row of single crochet on this square. All right, so that's what you want. You want your pieces to fit your square. So I'm not going to tell you how big mine are. That's entirely up to you and what size pillow you used, but I know for a fact that I can fit 3 squares on my pillow. Okay, so 3 squares across that way and 3 squares across that way. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So when summer arrives, spring, summer, and you want a nice, bright, bubbly, bouncy color in your lounge room, this is the side of the pillow you use. When autumn, winter comes, this is the side you use. I call them a mood pillow, and not because of summer, spring, autumn, winter, but because of the mood that you are in at the time. If you are in a somber mood and you want to be calm and collected and you just want to relax and read a book on the couch or on your sofa, you have your pillow this side. If you want to invite some friends around and have a whole lot of fun and party and dance and be bright and bubbly, then you keep your bright side. That's what I call my mood pillow. Now, when I first started YouTube, I would actually charge a fortune for these mood pillows. So giving you this tutorial as a freebie is an absolute pleasure from me to you. And I wanted more or less to finish this pillow. Oh gosh, when did I want to finish it? It was a couple of months ago, actually. But I'd lost my pieces. I lost the tutorial. I lost the pieces for this. And so I thought, forget it. I'm going to start all over again. I did find a couple of the yellows already, which are here. So all I needed to do was show you how to do the circle and show you how to do the square. They are both done. I want you to go away now. I'm sorry, not go away. I'm telling you off here. Head off on your own and do your circles and do your squares to match the size of the pillow that you have. Mine will be 9. And all I want to say is good luck, guys. So don't forget, guys, if you want to do our circle, the link to that circle will be in the description box down below. That was part 5. This is part 6, our gorgeous square. And thank you so much for watching. And guess what, guys? Ciao for now.